So Obijo, big chance, despite the different ground today. Number 11 is Miss Willows, and that's the one that was beaten by Homer Stokes. There's not much between them. Homer Stokes has gone up £3, so there's a bit of a pull at the weights for Miss Willows, beaten a neck. So that one should be finishing very close to Homer Stokes. That's Miss Willows. Then we come to number 9, Asmund. Dougie Costello riding this exposed 7-year-old who's got the headgear on. Again, from a handicapping perspective, wouldn't really be fancying that one, but good luck if you backed it. An intriguing runner is the next one, number 6, Sunny Orange. Sunny Orange had no luck at Redcar when finishing 5th. 0 from 19 since this horse last won a race. That was as a juvenile, but as a result, every cloud has a silver lining. This horse has come down the weights. Muta Nasik is next. I remember working with Martin Dixon here at Catterick when this horse had a perfect race set up, a fast pace, and came from off the pace and won that day when well handicapped. We saw Ruth Carr had a horse running into form earlier on, finishing 3rd, as a lot of her horses do, and this horse, if getting a fast pace and comes down to the right mark, will doubtless be winning in the next few months. But whether it's today is a moot point. That's number 1, Muta Nasik. Number 4 is Juryman, Jacqueline Coward and Tom Eves teaming up here. A horse who hasn't really been firing, but I do like the look of this one in the paddock. The shining coat, a lot of them looking good in the sun. 10 is Mr. Trevor, visored at Hamilton. Will like the track today, no doubts about that. And this horse should like the ground today, I think. That's Mr. Trevor. A little bit on toes, but no worries. And number 7 is Liberty Breeze. Liberty Breeze won this race last year. £2 higher today. He's won 3 times at this track. The only thing is, when he won this race last year, he'd already had a few runs to blow the cobwebs away. But this time, he's returning from 187 days off. But you could say to yourself that, well, he'll have been named at this race because it's his race in inverted commas. But like I say, he won it under a different profile last time, and I think it was his 4th run back. This is his seasonal reappearance today. But that's number 7, last year's winner, Liberty Breeze. We'll pick him up down at the start. Wasn't it great seeing Pat on the back winning for Gemma Tussey in our second race on the card? That was the first division of this. I wonder how this is going to unfold. It looks just as competitive, the second division of the Congratulations Erin on Getting Married handicap, the 7 furlong event. Now, Sunny Orange will be prominent in the betting still. This horse put a line through the red car run, won 5th last time out, got no run whatsoever. Tim's horse has come right down the weights now, and it's about time he won again. He deserves to be winning. This will be the 20th outing since he won as a juvenile. So Sunny Orange down to a winning mark. Better looking running should bring a better result. Stall 3 as well. The winner from the previous division of this came from stall 2. So a low draw does help. Now, what about Homer Stokes? Homer Stokes ties in very closely with Miss Willows. As we said, there were only a neck between them. Miss Willows hasn't won for 10 starts, but Homer Stokes gone up £3 for that neck victory and should be very close alongside Miss Willows, whatever happens. They're drawn 4 and 8 respectively, Homer Stokes and Miss Willows. The interesting thing about Miss Willows, though, and this is a reason to mark her up, is that run was the first run back from a wind-up, and we know that second run back often is the way to go, so she might improve again, Miss Willows. We've got the Best Turned Out Award. Number 2, Obi Joe's just got the Best Turned Out Award. Perennial winner here at Catterick, not just of the award today, but a 4-time winner at the track. Yeah, Division 2, as you say, gents. They're down at the start. That's last year's winner of the race, by the way. That's Liberty Breeze in the Grange Park Racing colours for Scarcroft trainer Simon Whittaker, trains just outside Wetherby. Won this race last year, only £2 higher this time around, but looking a bit reluctant to go in, to say the least. And when winning this race last year was doing so after a few spins on the flat, whereas this time it's the reappearance, so might just need it, and doesn't look overly enthusiastic at all under Phil Dennis there. Hopefully they'll get last year's winner in. So let's go from the top, because we've had a right good look at these in the paddock on Extra. You've got Muta Sanek, who I was working alongside Martin Dixon with this horse when getting everything he needed at fast pace at this track a year or two back, and when he comes down to the right handicap mark and gets an end-to-end gallop, he's always a horse to look at around Catterick, a 4-time course and distance winner. But whether it's today is a moot point. Ruth Carr is here, and she had a horse run well in a placing in our previous race. Obi Joe's number 2. This horse won on heavy last time out, so it's totally different ground. Good to firm today for Obi Joe. But this horse has got the Best Turned Out award. Stall 12 has got to be a negative for that one, as they still try to get Liberty Breeze in. Homer Stokes ties in with Miss Willows. There was only a neck between them. Homer Stokes has gone up £3 in the weights, but in mitigation for Miss Willows, that horse was the first run back from a wind-up that day. Second run back wind-up today for Miss Willows, number 11. So going back to Homer Stokes, number 3, that horse not guaranteed to confirm the placings as they try to shunt this horse into the stalls. They've done it. Liberty Breeze is just about in. What about number 5, Without Delay? Gone up £3 for that win last time out. Placed a couple of times here, so the mare will go well round here. But that was a good effort at Musselburgh, especially as the horse did so from a wide draw, a middling draw today, stall 7. That's Without Delay. Now, what about Sunny Orange? Sunny Orange, you can put a line through that defeat at Redcar last time out. Nothing went right for Sunny Orange. Down to a handy mark, though, to say the least. Long time since won. 0 from 19 since winning as a 2-year-old. So Sunny Orange has come down to a mark off which he can win. He just needs better luck today. Stall 3, the winner of Division 1, came from stall 2, and a low draw is relevant on this round course. A bad draw for last year's winner, Liberty Breeze. He was complaining about the draw, doubtless, as they was trying to put him into box 10. Clearly not happy with it, this mare. But, yeah, she won it last year and similarly weighted this time, just £2 higher. Number 10, Mr. Trevor, deserves a mention. Did well in a visor at Hamilton last time. Will like the track. and will like the ground. And Andofield is here, Mr. Trevor. At number 11, Miss Willows, we've talked about, ties in with Homer Stokes, and I think could yet finish ahead of that horse now that she's second run back from a wind up, the mare Miss Willows. And as they have about 3 or 4 left to load in, Pearl Sands. Brian Ellison came over for a chat, as he always does. It's always good to see Brian, big Newcastle fan. He was talking about his favourite football team. He wasn't impressed with England last night, but I don't think anyone was. Pearl Sands, he says, just too keen for his own good, wants stepping up in trip but doesn't give himself a chance. So dropping in trip, and they're going to go forward from stall 9 with Pearl Sands. But in time, when learning to settle, Pearl Sands will be better over further. Aidan Brooks, a brilliant young jockey. Paul Midgley, a big fan. He's attached to Mickey Hammond, is Aidan, but riding here for Brian. And Brian's had the winner of the Hillary Needler at a monster price, of course. Goes for the Queen Mary now, I'm told. Here we go.
They're off and racing. Slow to break juryman for this Division 2 of the Congratulations Erin on Getting Married handicap. And well into stride, Mr. Trevor blazes the early trail. So it is Mr. Trevor showing to, without delay, Homer Stokes, and up along the inside in the red jacket, Sunny Orange. Asmund is a little wider out on the course. That one being stalked through in the early stages by Liberty Breeze, who sits mid-pack and is in company with Pearl Sands as they now meet the rise towards the exit to the far straight. Miss Willows is over towards the inside in a yellow and brown coloured jacket, working back through the field to find Gunnerside, who's a further couple of lengths in advance on the home turn of Muta Narsek, who's right towards the back, along with Obi Joe, as Mr. Trevor passes the 3 furlong marker with the advantage. Juryman another one towards the back. They're well strung out as they head for home. Mr. Trevor and Rowan Scott. Rowan, who's looking for a double on the card, has got the advantage from Without Delay, and Sunny Orange away to the right. These 3 remain some way ahead of their rivals, headed off by Miss Willows, Homer Stokes, and between those Pearl Sands as they now make the approach to the final furlong. Mr. Trevor has now lost the lead, and it's Without Delay who moves on together with Sunny Orange, with Pearl Sands picking up nicely in behind them, but it's Without Delay in front here with less than 100 yards to go. Pearl Sands and out wider Liberty Breeze is staying on with Homer Stokes, but it is Without Delay. Without Delay the winner. Tight for second, Sunny Orange, Pearl Sands, Homer Stokes, and out wider Liberty Breeze.
What a finish. Number 5, Without Delay, wins for Tracy Waggett and Franny Norton. Stall number 7. Look how they were all bunched up there for the minors. Looks like a game of Escalado for second. 7 and 3 definitely involved there. 7 Liberty Breeze and Homer Stokes also on the premises as well. Big run from Miss Willows. Mr. Trevor was there early on, but tired in the closing stages running into this headwind. But Without Delay was always prominent from stall 7 under Franny for the Spennymoor trainer Tracy Waggett. And here's the head on. Big run from Without Delay, the mare, who has done tremendously well here today. Remember, up £3 for winning despite a wide draw at Musselburgh last time out. Already placed a couple of times here at Catterick, and this is another big run. Mr. Trevor, the early leader, wasn't far away at the line either, and 1 or 2 other big performances as well. Pearl Sands, I think that horse ran better than the price would have suggested. He was saying earlier, wasn't he, Brian, that horse wants further, and that is definitely an eye-catcher, because this horse is now learning to settle, got a fast pace I think that was needed, and as a result was finishing particularly strongly. Pearl Sands, he said, if that horse learns to settle, will do really well. So put that one in your notebook, NBK notebook, Pearl Sands, because was finishing strongly, and when going beyond today's trip, now that horse is learning to settle, will do well. But Without Delay is the winner. We await confirmation of the placings. There's so many involved. There's those 4 that we mentioned involved. We'll try and tidy it up. Pearl Sands has run a cracker involved. Mr. Trevor was there. Sunny Orange wasn't that far away. And Homer Stokes and Miss Willows, again, they were matched to finish just about together. But here he comes, Franny Norton, Without Delay. Big Liverpool fan. He'll have bid farewell to Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool. Emotional scenes the other side of the Pennines a few weeks ago with Jurgen leaving, and the love of his life is Liverpool, and Franny in the winner's enclosure here with Without Delay, the mare winning the 2nd division of the Congratulations Erin on Getting Married. The full result will filter through in good time, I'm sure.